Alright, what is up, everybody? So, off the bat, I want to go ahead and get two things out of the way. I had to change my microphone from my Blue Yeti, my nice Blue Yeti, down to my really shitty Blue Snowball. In the last video, I was talking about how I had to use my gaming headset, which sucks, but I had to do that. But this Blue Yeti, I cannot get my PC to recognize. I've tried everything. I went on Reddit, tried to find solutions, just nothing works. And I'm also sick. Don't have the coronavirus, just got a little sore throat and I'm getting over it. I'll probably be good by tomorrow. I went ahead and get this, not exactly issue, but something that I've noticed on Twitter, and I rarely get on Twitter. So this is how big of an issue this is, and how like there's been like an influx of tweets from FaZe Rain. I've never followed the guy, not that I particularly have anything against him. I don't really like that many FaZe members. I mean, I like Jev and Apex, and other people are just kind of throwaway content creators that I don't enjoy watching, never have enjoyed watching. But back in the day, I did like FaZe Rain, but he's just, I don't know, not necessarily his mental health, but just his attitude in general, and just that flex life. I don't like it. I never have liked it. And like, if you go out and you buy like a grill, I'll throw up a picture of like a grill he bought, where like diamonds are embedded in your teeth. That's fucking retarded. And I have no respect for people like that who just splurge for just for public attention and public approval, which is weird because most people will see like a grill and be like, that's. Hey, I'm getting off topic. So he's posted a string of tweets talking about his mental health and his depression and his drug use and everything. Like I was saying, I don't even follow him on Twitter. I actually blocked him. Because he like half of my Twitter feed, I think I follow like 150 people on Twitter, was just him. And I never followed him. It was like people liking his tweets, people retweeting, people commenting on his tweets, get well, and all this other shit. Which definitely, off the bat, I wish him a speedy recovery. And, and whatever he's dealing with. I don't know what kind of drugs he's on. I haven't went through his Twitter. He hasn't specified. But I do not respect it when people not only take their relationship on Twitter, or if you're in the public life, you should keep everything you possibly can as private as possible, and he has not done that. And there are a couple of reasons for that, or possible reasons. A, he really is comfortable with people knowing, and when it gets that out, he could be helping people, like saying, hey, if I say this, maybe you're going through the same thing, hey, we'll be alright. Kind of like the misery loves company, you know what I mean? You know, if you feel bad, you enjoy when other people feel bad. Not in that sense, I'm explaining it really shitty, but to know that someone else feels the way you do is kind of motivating and makes it feel a little bit better. So that's one reason. Two, he could just be really fucking stupid and not see the social stigma with that. Just coming and spilling all your personal life. Because this is the problem when you do something like that. If I go and I say some dumb shit like, oh, yeah, I've been going to counseling for my anger issues, then every time I get angry, it will always, the reason for me getting angry will not be the reason why I'm angry, will not be a situation that contributed to it. It will always be known because I have anger issues. Now, this is all hypothetical. It's kind of like, let's say someone's racist, or they were racist, and they yell at a black person or say something about a black person. It will never be taken seriously because they were racist. They'll be like, oh, okay, you're saying that because you were racist or are racist. So it can never be a founded statement. It would always be unfounded because you have this underlying predisposition to feel this way, you know? If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it 100% the way I want to. But it'll always be that factor that, okay, he has this condition. It's not reasonable, it's not justified because of this and that. And not because of the actual reason why. It'll be like 5% of people who are like, oh, okay, maybe he has a reason to be upset. And it's not because of this condition he has, this mental health issue he has. So yeah, that's the best I can explain that. Or he could be doing this purely for attention. I don't know if that's why, but damn it, it sure seems like that. I mean, this dude is posting, he will not stop talking about it. He will not stop talking about it. It's like one or two tweets, that's fine. But every day, 10 or 20 tweets going out. Oh, girlfriend this, oh, depression this. Everything happens for a reason and all this other shit. And that is the behavior of someone who just wants attention, where they won't let shit go. No one is, there's not a soul provoking this. There is not a soul provoking this. He'll post something, all his buddies and all of his fans and whatnot, that, okay, get better, all this, hey, we support you. Why doesn't it end there? Why the fuck does it keep continuing every day? Was yesterday not enough? When this many people replied to happy wishes, get better, Godspeed, was that not enough? If he was trying to help other people, why is he just making it about him? It's not, I feel better if you're in this situation. Here, I was in this situation. It's okay, I was in this situation, this situation, this situation. Me this, me that, depression this, and all this other stuff. And I can't stand that, man. I mean, I hope the guy feels better. I don't know. I've never even tried drugs before. I'm sure getting off of them, I've been around it my entire life, like family members getting off of it and stuff, so I do know the history of it, and I do know what it's like to be around that, and I know it's not easy, but he's got this compulsive behavior where it's just attention this and all of this, and I'll put a string up on it of his tweets on the screen here, so you can come away with your own conclusion from this. I don't know. I hope that he has the best intentions with this. I really do. But I just don't think so, man. It's just like social media. Like, why social media, man? Make one heartfelt post. Trying to help people. Trying to help yourself. You don't need a string of fucking tweets. And this has been going on for weeks, by the way. I blocked him a couple weeks ago. And I tried to look him up for this video. And I was like, did he block me? So I found a tweet. Because I looked him up on Google. I was like, maybe he deleted his Twitter in light of all of this. I don't know. And I found it, and it was like, oh, unblock. And I was like, I forgot I did that. And like I said, I don't have anything against the guy, really. I was sick of seeing the tweets. It's like, I get on there, it's like, okay, ruin my day for what? I mean, this is a true thing. A lot of people care about that guy, and they don't want to see that he's going through this. And when it's none of their business, by the way, and they have no right to seeing all of this, it's none of their business, and he makes it their business, which can be extremely like detrimental to them, and he can lose a lot of fans from it. And I know it's not about fans and whatnot, like people who are huge friends of Robin Williams, it's like that affects people, man. When people are depressed, when people commit suicide, it has an effect on people. It's like if you were a fan of Kobe Bryant, even if you didn't know any of his family, you didn't pay attention to Gigi and his kids and whatnot, and when he passed away, it's like it's hard not to feel bad. Like even myself, I don't follow basketball, but it's like, man, his wife lost her husband and her daughter in the same day at the same time. It's hard not to think about that and feel extremely bad. Now, I get a lot of his fan base are kids. Kids don't really sense empathy or feel empathy very well. They're not very empathetic. So I understand that, but man, I hate when people do this. So if he has ill intentions and it's attention this and all of that other shit, I can't respect that. I never will respect that. It's a ridiculous thing to do. So you have these string of tweets, just so many tweets talking about how he's feeling today, if he's happy, if he's depressed, and all the friends he's losing, staying positive and all this. And then he hits no funerals, no fans, also play Zoom, SoundCloud version on repeat in the midst of all of these depression tweets. So it's like, were you doing it all for that SoundCloud song? I sure as hell hope not. I'm not convinced that he did. And then right here, he says, I've just been feeling this way for years. It's felt like no way out. I never posted this shit for attention. Just felt I had nowhere to go. The outreach is so heartwarming, and I love you all for life. No matter what happens to me, don't forget my message. I mean, to address it like that. And it didn't stop there. Money and fame, they can do a lot to you. And he was a young guy whenever he became this YouTube sensation. So I don't know what that could do to the mind or body. I wish him well, but it's hard for me not to admit that I do sense some ill intentions in it, if I'm making sense. So I don't know, man. The big thing is, don't fucking splurge and get on social media for attention. Those are my two advices for the day. So I'll see y'all later.